Oh, hi. Welcome to Rabbit Stew. Yay. Yay. I was like, no, words cannot express my joy. It's Claudia or Jackie Dash, and we're going to talk about movies. And this is my co-host.
I'm Emily. I'm your community manager here at Hyper RPG.
And she is the master of videos and movies and knowing everything that I don't know. So I'm excited that you're here.
I know a lot of things that you don't know, but you also...
Oh, hi. Thank you.
We're a good team.
We are a good team. We're all supposed super crispy today.
So crispy. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Malika has decided that we absolutely need to look crispy.
Every day.
Crispy. So it's like you look fresh or something.
Oh.
Or you look like fried chicken.
Chicken.
She's very convinced that crispy means... I don't know.
I maybe what I'm thinking it means is like in a coloring book, all the colors are very different.
Yeah.
Crispy.
We want to look like fresh and we want to pop through on camera.
I'm gonna push that for an emoticon.
Crispy,
like
a chicken.
Like a chicken leg. Crispy.
Drumstick. Crispy. We look crispy today.
I would like that. Because we get 5 more at 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll push crispy.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys don't know, this is Rabbit Stew. Every day we start the channel off by talking about our programming today, and we also talk about a topic. Today's topic is TV and movies.
Yes, and I'm going to have my pick of the day, which is TV related this week. I think last week was also TV related, so maybe next week will be a movie.
Maybe.
We'll see.
And then we're going to have the creators of Super Fight in here at 2:15.
We are. We're going to have...
Amor.
Yes.
Amor is his name. Amor is Istan. You said it right.
Standian.
Istandian.
Yes.
Yeah, Emily had makeup hype today. So I'm really excited because we're going to have so much exciting things happen. But don't forget, if you have not yet, click that follow button and stalk us on the Facebook.
Yes.
I do also want to fix it remote. But where do they find us on the Facebook, Emily?
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hyperrpg. You can also find us on Twitter at hyper_RPG. And you can find us on our subreddit, which is hyperrpg.
Yeah, get that karma. Post on Reddit.
And what do they get if they sub?
Well,
thank you.
Thank you for following. Well, if they sub, they get a spot on the Yojimbo, the ship that we are on, and we will give you that position. 2, you have access to our Discord, which is how you hang out with us and if we want to play games, and you can take part in Shadowrun Corporate Sins, where it's a game where you are the corporation and you are fixing/ruining the 6th world. It's really exciting. We have a lot of other things in store, so stick around.
We also have a new fan pack, which is hella awesome.
Oh my god, no, it's so dope, guys.
Pull it up to show you guys.
It's
Malika
so dope.
worked really hard on it.
So
we've got backgrounds, we've got a fancy business card in here.
Oh.
If you guys want to give some people our information to contact us. We've also got flyers. Pardon me.
We got flyers and we got these cool
This is
has my favorite things on it.
Yes.
It's got Sharky. It's got my face as I'm saying something probably exciting.
Yep.
It's got Viking Lass breaking/building things. It's got Zach painting nothing.
You don't like Lauren or DFA?
I can't talk about all the triangles. Fine, I'll keep talking. I like how Lauren is there. I see her all the time, whatever.
That was the first episode of Shadowrun.
Was it really?
Look how different everything looks.
Oh, the one where you skip because the first episode was not that good?
I mean, everybody's gonna have a pilot episode.
Don't skip the first episode. Skip it. It's really, you don't need to watch the first episode. Just second episode. And then there is DFA with Beta. May he rest in peace forever. Because he's on a different show.
Yeah. We've also got some really cool art for Vanquished in here.
We do. We have the Vanquished.
Our new Valiant Comics RPG, which Zach GMs, which is hella cool.
Yeah, it's hella dope. And pause, and we're just gonna say, there's JoJo in it.
Yes.
So JoJo is an anime that I really enjoy, and one of the concepts of JoJo in part 4 or 3 is where they have stands, which are ghost soul metaphors, and that's what the detective has. I don't know his full name.
Detective Cross.
He's a ghost. There's a ghost.
Do you have a favorite character yet?
No. I mean,
You're
yes,
staying,
but
like,
no.
nonpartisan.
I'm trying to I'm waiting to see more growth.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of really cool characters in it, and they did a lot of plot point stuff.
Yes,
so
plot points
it's
are really
super
fun.
exciting. Go watch the VOD.
Yes.
Go watch the VOD. Go do it.
Damoon Rules, we're from Seattle, so we say hella.
We say hella. It was
Sorry.
hella dope, y'all.
Hella dope. No, I don't say that, but.
Hella dope, y'all.
Sorry, I can't. It hurt coming out of my mouth.
Hella dope, y'all. I will ruin things. Okay, so we're going to keep going because Emily, right after we get through our announcements, going to talk about our pick of the week.
My TV pick of the week, y'all.
Okay, can you say that like twice as excitable?
My TV pick of the week. It's going to be great.
There we go. I like it. I like it. So it's going to be really cool. Thanks for that fan pack. If you want to post about Hyper RPG in the real world,
Yeah,
you can
post
do
about
that.
it in the real world.
I'm
Like
gonna-
on cork boards in your local game stores, at your libraries, perhaps. At, where else can people put
Well,
this?
there is a Firefly themed cafe near my house, and I will definitely be posting it there.
Haven't you taken me there?
I will totally take you there. I stopped myself from singing, but I will totally take you there. It's in my area. We can go all the time, girl.
Heck yes.
Girl. It's gonna be great. Okay. So 2:15. We're going to the Super Fight Digital. We're playing it. It's Super Fight, but on the Steams.
Right, so you can play it with people digital, or, what is the word?
Online.
Yeah,
On
that's
Steam.
close. Wherever the power go! Ooh, DFA purchasables. We're gonna get to that. In
Yeah,
a second.
but thank you for getting started. You're already ahead of us.
Let's see what these recruits got.
Ooh.
Stress test hashtag defy hashtag whatsing.
Nice. Do you want to scroll
Regrets.
down to the DFA pre-purchasables?
I do. We can talk about the pre-purchasables, but really quick, Joe, you need to fix something in here. You
Sorry,
totally, Joe, fix
This
it.
happened last night during Honesty Hour.
Joe, fix it. Joe,
We're having a hard time seeing follows and
fix
notifications and
it.
stuff. But they exist.
my
we know.
mouse isn't working.
All right, so let's talk about the shop.
Yeah. Okay.
Friday is going to be a really fun episode.
It's doing the corner thing where I want to see the entire picture.
Wow, that was like the whiniest Fix-It Joe I've ever heard.
It's just whenever I go and complain to Joe, I revert to like my 13-year-old self where I'm like, it's broken.
Joe.
Joe, it's
Anyway, let's talk about DFA.
All
So, this is going to be a really fun episode. So,
Thank you so much.
thank you. So, Goobers and Viking Lass are going to be guesting, and
Which
I think we've
are
got
gonna be great.
another guest. This is going to be like a trial by combat, an
Da-da-da.
interview. It's an interview loop. So the Lord Commander is going to be testing out a bunch of different possible recruits on the battlefield. It's going to be in the simulator. It's going to be really fun. So that means that literally anything can happen because it's a simulator.
Yeah.
So let's fuck them up, basically.
Yeah. So, first thing is congratulations, guys. We're about halfway through the pre-purchasables for the recruits. Remember that 2 of the recruits are Viking Lass and Goobs. So you've already been able to say that you've choose one of the 4 mechs that the recruits are taking into battle.
Yes,
Like, that's done.
That's done.
You guys have also got the anomaly advantage, which means the recruits gained a tank on their side, which great.
Yes.
What we still need that programming quirk if you'd like. It means that one of the recruits gain a positive quirk. I hope it's that Goobs can only say the word moist.
Yes.
I don't think that's a positive quirk
No.
though. It's definitely not positive. And then there's a glitched objective, which means a data error has occurred, which means the vehicle objective caused the vehicle objective to take half damage from the Lord Commander, which means they're gonna survive.
Hopefully.
So you can choose
They're just
that.
trying to prove themselves.
They just gotta not suck.
But if you want to troll Viking Lass and Goobers and the rest of them,
Yeah, so if you want to make their life crazy hard,
you can donate to the Lord Commander. He's got a bunch of different things. We already bought Stress Test. I don't know who that was because our
Thank you.
notifications was all messed up. But
thank you for doing
thank you
that.
for purchasing that. So now they are going to be able to, can you scroll over
To the right.
to the
To
right?
the right, to the right.
A mech who walks, nope, I'm reading the wrong one. LC is going to deploy an additional mech behind the recruits
Wait.
midway into battle.
Elsie?
That's what's LC. Lord Commander. L
Oh.
like Lord, C like Commander.
Not like Elsie Shadowrun.
No,
Okay, you see my confusion?
I do.
Thank you.
So he's going to have another mech to surprise them, and
Aha.
we're not going to tell them that that is a thing that's going to happen.
Murder
Thank you to
time.
Soup a lot for the stress test. Thank you very much. So then there are a couple other things. Let's go back to the names, please.
Yeah. Oh, where's my mouse? Here you go. So one, mech snare. What do mech snares do?
They are hidden traps placed strategically on the battlefield. So anyone who runs or walks into it has to make a piloting roll,
Ooh.
or else they're going to fall. And
Ah.
that sucks.
I like to.
It's hard to get back up in a mech.
It is. There's a lot of pushing and a lot of.
Yes. Another one is a Star League data. So let's see. Rather than use the data for the Orion, the Lord Commander will be using his Star League data for his mech, which is going to drastically increase its abilities.
Which means
So
he's
you're
amazing.
just going to make him OP.
He's gonna be Soup's OP. Soup's OP! And then the last one is that there's top shelf tactics, which I don't know what that means, but for $150, the Lord Commander is gifted with the
With a quality bourbon.
Thank you. Ooh.
Makes him extra risky.
And test his luck. So if you want to see super.
Oh, thank you for the host.
Thanks, Josephine, for
so
hosting.
Last night on Honesty Hour, someone straight up asked me if my dad actually drinks that much. And then they were like, does he actually smoke cigars? Or
Yes.
is that just an affectation?
He does actually.
He actually smokes cigars. He actually drinks that much. Yeah. It's just funny. It was like a weird sort of like, is your dad an alcoholic without asking that? And the
No.
answer is no.
No,
The answer is no.
You know what? I had a lovely chat with your dad over
Oh, yeah?
Red Robin. Oh, he's great. He's great. He's that kind of adult that uses bad words, and so you're like, but then you're like, oh my god, he's so cool. I'm so at that point in the life with like adults curse. I'm like, oh.
You know you're an adult. You are an adult and you curse.
Okay, so the troll of the week, in case you wanted.
Oh, we skipped the weather simulation.
Oh, yes. So there are some neutral parties. If you just want to make a fuss for everybody involved, or you want to take a
Basically.
part of that and want to support this channel, you could get unnatural weather simulations, which means the weather changed unrealistically on the field. I cannot control this.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, it's being kind of weird.
Okay.
Basically, you can have a mud, sandstorm, snow, or clear weather conditions.
Whatever.
Whatever you decide, we'll make it happen.
Nice to see you, Bob. And then there's also the forgotten map hazard, which means there are turrets that just go.
Yep. Oops. Elsie forgot.
Lord Commander.
Lord Commander, I'm sorry. And then the Troll of the Week. Let's talk about that.
Troll of the week. I want a cool song for that, but I have.
Troll of the Week. Troll of the Week. Troll of the Week. Troll of the Week. Troll of the Week.
I like that. I like that. We just need it
Let's
more
workshop it.
obnoxious.
Let's
It is
workshop it.
working. So for the Troll of the Week, for $300, you remember you can pay a part of that because, like, let's be honest, like $300 is hard to throw, but I know that as a team we can do it. Because that's how we support this game.
Yes.
It's called Laggy Simulation. What does a Laggy Simulation do?
Every player rolls a die at the beginning of their activation, and so on a roll of 1, they're forced to delay as their simulation lags. So if they roll a 1, everything they have
They
to
just have to be
hold
like,
on. Yeah. It'll be fun.
yeah. But they also scatter 1 extra hex, which is really insane.
Yes.
That's a lot of damage. If you just want to blow up stuff, guys, that is we showed you. We tried.
Oh, it's because we're down at the bottom.
Yeah. I can't scroll down anymore. We will remember that for next
Here, let
time.
me help you.
You can try. But yeah,
talking.
that's DFA. Remember that DFA is one of our craziest shows.
It sure is.
And one of the ones that also takes a lot of time and effort. So if you like that one and want to support it, this is your way to do it. I'd love it if you could. If not, just remember to promote us.
All right, well, I tried to help it. Don't worry.
Click that follow or that like button to share it. Because that's another way to get a lot of new people to watch the stream, which is what we want. Because remember, more follows means one step closer to DBZ the party.
Yeah, tell them about that.
Oh my God, guys. if we get over 9,000 followers, exactly 9,001, we will have a DBZ party.
Yes.
I'm invited already. I'm already there, guys.
Yeah. I'm really a little sad that this is happening, but it's okay.
Why? Why are you gonna yuck
I feel like
yuck
we're just
this?
gonna have to run around yelling all day.
Good. I will bring the cough drops and I will get my Got to Be Glue hairspray, and then we'll all lean back. We'll all lean back and we'll have our froze up. We'll do this, and everyone will have this, and we'll all be over 9,000. It will be great.
I was trying to tell you something. I'm not complaining about Dragon Ball. I just never really watched it when I was a kid. I never really got into it. There were a lot of people yelling, and nobody looked happy ever. And there was just I never understood what was happening. It's like right before or after Sailor Moon, and it was such a shift that I was like, I don't want this.
I was like, I don't want this. Believing in power, friendship, and the Dragon was like,
Magic. Sailor Scouts.
It's gonna be great, guys.
I was a Sailor Moon kid. Yeah. So I don't know. It was just such a tonal shift. I didn't know what to do with it.
Okay, so that is DFA. That's our 9,000. Remember, just hit that follow and share and the Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to argue with me about this, Bam Bam Sam, but you're going to need 5 episodes to power up. That's boring, and that's the problem with shonen shows.
No, here's the problem. Dragon Ball Z was made as a satire.
Was it?
Yes, Dragon Ball was his original thing, and it was amazing. And then he made Dragon Ball Z as like a satire of the entire fighting genre.
But it went for fucking ever.
Because people loved it.
See, but I don't know that it's a satire at that point.
I don't know, but it's great. It's also Dragon Ball's about friendship, and Dragon Ball Z is also a continuation of that.
All right.
Okay. So, what's happening after this show today?
After this show, we've got Too Many Guilds, where we are going to continue the web series that we started a couple weeks ago with the community. Viking Lass and Goobers are going to help the crew scramble to save Overlord as the Dum-Dums grow angry. What's gonna happen next? Will we finish this episode? Join Viking Lass and Goobs as they embark on another filmmaking adventure.
And what I really do and love about Too Many Guilds, because we've tried that whole beta swift change in our channel, and it's an actual show.
It is.
It's a legit show with writing and all the voices.
Yeah, the community in Discord creates the script, and then we have the community act as actors, and then we all act it out together, and we create an episode every week.
Yeah. And so if you are a part of the Guild Wars 2 universe, you can take part in that.
Yeah.
It's really great.
And even if you aren't, you can download it and become part of it because it's free.
It's free and it's fun. Do it. We like to do stuff together. That's the purpose of this channel, is for us to make stuff with you. I mean, that's what I understand. It's just literally hanging out with the people on the internet. Okay, so what happens after Too Many Guilds?
We've got Trivia Hops! Trivia Hops is Detectives Edition this week, which is really fun. I fucking love detectives and mysteries, and I'm a little sad I'm not on this episode, but it's okay. So topics are going to include Sherlock, Nancy Drew, Veronica Mars, Scooby-Doo.
I love Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I love it.
We've got a couple cool comedians, and then also Rev Chumley and Margaret Cohn are going to be on, which is going to be really fun.
Yeah. Also, Lisa Wallen is going to be there.
Yeah.
Which, if you've been following my Twitter, she is the comedian that Kirby connected me with that likes anime. And she also likes Zelda.
She's really funny.
She's really great. Yeah. I like her.
Yeah.
I like her. So I'm excited. I'm bummed that I won't be there, but I will totally be watching it after my stream.
Yeah, and so the comics are going to be Lisa Wallen and Chris Mejia. Chris Mejia has been on a couple shows here.
Yes!
So, yeah.
I'm excited. And there'll probably be alcohol.
Yeah.
And somebody will probably lose. Is Sally going to be there again?
Yeah.
Sally.
No, we love Sally.
We like Sally. Sally was the best thing to come out of the science day, except for the part that Sharky is a mascot.
I think that the best thing to come out of the science day was that we helped Arloop fund their project. But that's just me. Yeah, Hardy Boys too.
Hardy
There's gonna be Hardy Boys.
Veronica Mars too.
Veronica Mars. There's gonna be Veronica Mars questions.
Good.
There's also gonna be Nancy Drew questions because I love Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew video games.
You love
are
those.
Some of my favorite.
I'm gonna show my ignorance.
Okay.
Is the person who was in Veronica Mars the same that was in Buffy?
No.
Okay.
No, one is Sarah Michelle Gellar, the other one is Kristen Bell. But you know who she was. Kristen Bell was also Anna in Frozen.
And Veronica Mars was Daphne in the Scooby-Doo movie. No,
That's
Buffy
flip that.
was Daphne in the Scooby-Doo movie. The Scooby-Doo movie is like my favorite.
It was so close.
The Scooby-Doo movie was like my favorite. Oh, I'm getting some straight up knowledge soon. Lizzie the Bold, who is in our Valiant show.
Yeah, Lizzie the Bold is Livia on Vanquished.
Okay.
What was that?
It was I'm learning noise. Okay, guys, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm really pumped today. Today I had like a great breakfast with my little sister.
Nice.
And I had 2 shots of espresso.
Wow. See, my coffee was weak, so I'm under-caffeinated, and you're over-caffeinated. This is interesting.
This is like our caffeine energy levels.
No, it's more like...
Nice sound effect there. Can you... we are done with our announcements, and to remind you, we're doing Rabbit Stew, and this is Claudia and Emily. Claudia, Emily. We are going to talk about your pick of the week.
Okay, it's my television pick of the week, y'all.
Do you have a song?
No, I don't, actually. Hold on. Okay.
It has to happen.
It's time for Emily's pick of the week. Da-na-na.
That's great.
Thank you.
It's time for Emily's pick of the week. Da-na-na-na.
Yeah.
It's very, like, catchy.
Right?
No, I'm digging it.
I
All right.
feel like it's pretty good.
No, that's great.
So let's bring up the trailer.
Oh, you want to watch the trailer
I do.
first?
I want to watch
okay,
the trailer.
I wasn't sure.
My pick of the week, my
I
friend.
can't do it.
Get it together.
I'm sorry. It's the caffeine. I can't drag. Okay, here's the thing.
You're gonna start to drag pretty soon when the caffeine wears off.
Oh. Okay.
My pick of the week is Veep. It is a show on HBO about a woman played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who is always funny, who sort of ascends from like a senator to a vice president to president. And it's all about her trying to stay the president.
Wait, she's like the president.
She is the president.
Okay, and she's the person from Seinfeld.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, most of the people in this show are people that you're gonna know from other things. So let's.
So this is season 5.
This is the trailer for season 5,
Okay.
which is what it's currently on.
Let's watch it, gang.
This is so much to bear. Lift me up. Yes. No, I mean, actually lift me up. We're in the middle of a tied election.
Time, give me a really stupid explanation. We need more votes for you, ma'am.
You think? You have to do the one thing O'Brien can't do. Drive sober.
Yeah, take a shit without getting a hernia.
What?
It is imperative that you look presidential right now. You've brought honor to America with your kayaking. So congratulations on your gold.
It's bronze.
Oh, bronze medal. What's this?
You know Jonah. You two used to date, but you never got over him?
I went to the White House on a 3-week placement. I'm like herpes. I'm a MRSA infection. You don't get rid of Jonah Ryan.
I
really did have a great
No.
I did too.
No.
I'm just saying I'm not that kind of a president.
Where's the sound?
Yeah. Do you know where my shoes are?
Joe, should we start it over? Joe.
Joe.
I know.
I think we started
Yes,
in there.
they're here.
Ma'am, the Chinese hackers have breached White House employee files.
Maybe they can find out what some of these people are doing.
Ooh, tell me about it.
Why has the economy been such a disaster?
They're already calling it Black Wednesday.
Jesus, it's only Wednesday?
We don't put a plan into action tomorrow morning, and by Monday, we will be Greece. The country, not the musical. Get to decide which banks to bail out.
This is impossible. What would you guys do if you had to choose between your cock and your balls?
I could lose them both. I mean, at this stage, they're purely decorative.
Okay, so the actors in this show are so, like, I feel like they're at the top of their game in this show.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It looks
so
hilarious.
you get Julia Louis-Dreyfus, you get Anna Chmulsky, who, like, her first movie was My Girl. Do you remember that?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, it was super depressing. She was like 10 in that movie.
Okay.
Tony Hale, who plays Buster Bluth on Arrested Development and is fucking hilarious. just like, oh my God. And Hugh Laurie. So it's all of these people who are just like comedy legends.
Yeah.
So funny. This show has the most creative insults that I've ever heard.
Oh, good.
Ever.
Oh,
like,
good.
Like, it is so, like, the timing on everything is amazing. It's sort of like a House of Cards, just that.
But this is on HBO.
It's on HBO.
You have to have HBO to go for it?
Probably, yes. Unless you want to do it in other ways, which I don't necessarily recommend, but I'm just saying it's really good, and maybe you should think about that.
Maybe you should think about being illegal.
I don't know. I'm not saying that. Anyway, it's kind of like House of Cards in that it's someone who is
Veep.
Yeah, is desperately struggling to get to the top, and then once they're there, they're just desperately struggling to stay there.
There.
I have a friend who spent the last 6 months interning at the White House, and when he got back, I was like, this is a dumb question, but is it anything like Veep? And he was like, I wish I had good reason to say no, but yes.
Oh! Well, people are just like people. People just are like people.
Exactly. So it's like these really weird people who are really good at their jobs from the outside, but on the inside, it's kind of like none of us actually know what we're doing ever.
No.
So
it's like Hyper RPG, where it's like we know what we're doing.
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 Okay, well, I'm like, I know what I'm doing. There's a lot of hand flails in there, which suggests that they don't know.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
so that is my pick of the week. It's Veep. I think it's hilarious. And if you have a sensitivity to a lot of cursing and a lot of like really kind of aggressive
Vulgar
cursing.
or aggressive?
Yeah, it can be a little vulgar sometimes. Not like, yeah, vulgar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's
that's
really
good.
funny, though.
Sometimes that's good.
I really highly recommend this show if you like shows about politics, if you like really creative insults, and if you like really funny people.
Would you say more or less than Unreal?
Like it more or less than
Yeah.
Unreal? They're so different that I can't compare.
Okay.
Unreal is like for when I want some popcorn, and Veep is when I just want to like appreciate satire at its best.
Perfect.
They're both satires though, so there's that. Apparently I like that a lot. We'll
You
see
do.
what happens
You
next
do.
week.
We shall
Anyway,
see.
I'm glad that the people who are in chat saying that they watched Unreal like it. I got a lot of people hooked on that last
Good.
week, so that's
As
good.
you should.
Hopefully a lot of you get hooked on Veep.
Sing the pick of the week song again.
Oh, how did it go?
Emily's pick of the week. Da-na-na-na.
Oh yeah. This is Emily's pick of the week. Emily's pick of the week.
I like.
Emily's pick of the week. Na 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 na. That was really quiet.
Yeah, I love how yours are like, we're gonna whisper the song, and I'm like,
Emily's pick of the week.
All right, Joe, can you please cue the news music? We're gonna start on the movie section of today.
This is the new news music. I like it.
It gets really intense at the end, and then I don't know what to do. I'm like, because I already wasted on my good news setting up.
Yeah.
So, Bay of the Day will happen at 2 p.m., and we are going to talk about opening
Bay of the Day
movies.
always happens at 2 p.m. By
Always
the way.
do.
2 o'clock.
Always do. Because so that way, people who are doing it at 2 really know what they're getting into.
Yes.
So, first off, we're going to watch some trailers.
Full screen that.
We will, but I was going to introduce it with, we're going to watch Warcraft: The Beginning. It is the new movie from Warcraft.
Okay.
I like how they call it The Beginning to make it think like there's going to be sequels.
They're probably...
Well, let's see.
Zug zug.
Zach will never have a Bay of the Day, let's be real.
I would feel
We've had peace in these lands for many years now. But one of our villages burned tonight.
War is coming.
I'm an orc.
An invasion.
If we do not unite to fight this enemy, our world will perish.
June 10th.
Saving the world is not a one-man job.
We fight together or we die together.
You will have me to protect you. I need no one to protect me.
Well, look out!
They're stronger. Be smarter.
This war will destroy us all. But together, we might stand a chance.
Yes!
Whatever you plan to do, do it now!
Loktar! 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 Zug Zug!
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Yes.
How do you feel about this movie?
Oh God, stop.
Make it stop.
Stop.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I
Make it
can't.
stop.
I don't know how.
Make it stop. Make
Oh,
it stop.
Wait,
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Wait, there's more.
Make it stop.
Okay. It was way better than I thought it. Like, that trailer makes me like it more. The only thing I can say is that I'm really frustrated that there's the orc chick is really like not orky looking.
I like her teeth though.
Yeah, but like I need her to be more orky. Like I think she's a half orc in it, which is okay. But like I need more muscle. Like if they just were like double down, being like, this is a foreign orc and just she's all muscle, I would go see that, no doubt, because that means they're like sticking to it.
Yeah, totally. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never really played Warcraft, so I'm not attached to it as an IP. But it just looks, it doesn't look like anything more. Wow, her name is literally Corona Half Orcan.
Good.
That's lazy as shit. Anyway,
Garona. Sorry, Garona.
My Garona.
I think she's really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. The movie looks like super cool, and someone mentioned that Chinat's doing really well, so there'll probably be a sequel.
Yeah.
And like I will see that on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, it will probably bring in a fair amount of money because of the IP, but I don't know if it's actually going to be good. But because of the IP, they might make another one.
Yeah.
Because it'll probably bring in money again. So
the only thing I'm sad about is that they had a quote for Leroy Jenkins in there, and he was gonna run into it, and they cut it.
Oh.
And that makes me really sad.
That's too bad.
Yeah, because that would have been great. That would have been like the greatest joke to ever happen. And everyone in the chat is right. I had my first stream Tuesday, and I forgot to click the VOD button.
Oops.
But I'm right now loading it onto
okay,
YouTube.
It was a test. It was a test.
Oh, no, but I saved the file. I'm loading it onto
you did?
YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So I mean, I didn't get the chat in there, but you can watch me just sit there awkwardly for like 2 hours.
Nice.
I clicked the VOD button now, though, so
There you go.
New streamer mistakes.
It's okay.
New streamer mistakes.
You're gonna learn.
I'm learning every day.
Yep. Let's watch The Shallows.
Okay, get your muzzles on, guys. Oh, The Shallows? We're not doing the horror movie?
We're running out of time here.
Oh, we are running out of time.
We haven't even gotten to the
Oh
news.
my god. Okay. Okay, so The Shallows is a trailer for a movie that's not coming out today.
It is not.
It is.
I want to know what
Again,
you guys
the
think of this
beginning.
movie.
The
Yeah,
beginning.
why?
This is the same second trailer part. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready, team? This is The Shallows. I think I've seen this.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call a.
It's okay, I'm gonna watch it again with you guys.
Learning to be self-reliant takes time and hard work. These are the steps. Assume responsibility. Know where you are going. Make your own decisions. Yes, sir. It's hard work to become self-reliant. Any one of us could use a bit more than we have. If you're not self-reliant, you'll never do any more than just get by.
That's not how sharks attack. Oh! Go, go, go.
Little dose of self-reliance can do wonders.
Why is the shark?
Now, you may think that's the end of the story.
Shark attack.
Actually, it's only the beginning.
Okay. But sharks shouldn't be that big. They shouldn't. That's illegal because at that point sharks can grow legs. Like if they're that big, they're just done. No. Anything that is,
You fascinate me as like a
animals
being.
should not be large. I get really uncomfortable like around big animals. Like camels. Camels are way too tall.
Camels are so weird. I rode a camel a while ago, and camels are like a very odd creature.
They're so tall, guys. They should not be tall. So this second trailer made me want to watch this movie more.
Yeah, me too, actually. I think that the cinematography on this is gorgeous, and that makes me want to watch it. I think that the concept is kind of like, meh, whatever. Like, yeah, okay, there have been shark attack movies, and that's not really the point to me. It's more about, like, it's an escape movie. It's a, like, it's a survival escape thing rather than, like, a...
background while we
yeah, sure.
Talk. So that is what I think it is. Because this first trailer, I was like, oh, it's trying to be horror.
Yeah.
It's gonna be scary. It's Jaws. But
I mean, it's a thriller.
Is now like is the story of her growth in defeating. Thank you, Jebba, for resubbing, for her being able to defeat a shark.
Yeah.
Which is a lot cooler to me. Thank you for resubbing, Calico. Yeah. Is that you go watch the movie because you like the earrings.
Because I like the earrings, I'll go see the movie. These really close up moments after she gets like dragged down, and you just see like the air bubbles and like look how beautiful that is. Like I'm interested in seeing that. I mean, that's kind of scary.
Sharks should not be.
It doesn't really. I mean, if it doesn't work, that's fine. But yeah, Joe. Actually, I was gonna bring that up. Like, there's so much EDM music in trailers these days. Like, it's all about sort of. Just all right. Let's. What is happening? For real.
I need to help someone. Helping everyone every day. Yeah,
Well, now that one's bothering me.
Don't look at. Okay, big animals are terrifying, and the idea that this is already scary, but to see her growth in it, I think that's why it's there.
Yeah.
I think that's why we go to that. Thank you for saying I'm a
Well,
queen.
EDM is energizing, and so it great pumping.
Oh, we're talking about the music?
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
what we were talking about.
Okay,
like,
sorry.
It gets you excited and energized for that movie. So I think that's why it's in so many. It's like the new bong sound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's okay if we can have less of the Inception noise. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right. In case you guys are curious, we just finished the trailer portion of Rabbit Stew, where we talk about movies on Thursdays.
Thursday.
With Claudia
and Emily.
Don't tell me.
If I ever hear that during some terrible event,
yeah,
I'm gonna know that I'm in a movie and everything that I've been thinking is all a dream.
No, it's only in trailers.
Right.
On a side note, my little sister stayed over last night.
Yeah.
Guess who was a sleep talker?
Oh, your sister? You?
Me.
You. I
didn't
can't
know that.
imagine why. Like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Did not know that.
Interesting. What did you say?
She says it was 12 words 4 times in a row that made no sense being together.
That is the epitome of Claudia.
Yeah. Yeah. It is not better than the Rogue One sound. The Rogue One sound should be my new text message noise.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just the entire trailer. Just the entire trailer. Oh, another great sound effect is the Silent Hill noise. The siren for Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. It's really great.
Makes me want to die.
It makes me really happy. Why is it? Oh, here we go. Wow, it's super slow today.
It is super slow.
That's okay. So we're going to now talk about The Killing Joke's going to be in select theaters. Remember, The Killing Joke is the R-rated movie that is coming out about Batman.
It is, yeah, it's an adaptation of a really famous comic. So
what theaters
move your mouse off my notes, girl. So Fathom Events is going to be hosting select screenings of The Killing Joke. Tickets go on sale on June 17th, and then the event is on June 25th.
Wow, that's really soon.
Yeah, so apparently there aren't that many theaters who are doing it. So, but it's like a really good chance to see it in theaters, because this, like, animated films don't really go to theaters like this anymore.
Not DC ones.
So you're also, if you go to this Fathom event, you're also going to be able to see a never before seen documentary with Mark Hamill, where he's going to talk about what the Batman universe means to him. I am personally super excited for this movie. I just love animated Batman. Like, I haven't really enjoyed anything live action lately, and it's just kind of sad. So I appreciate going back to the roots and embracing sort of the positivity.
Yeah, the positivity and the darkness of The Killing Joke.
Well, I just mean, like, the animated movies are better, that's all.
Bam Bam Sam's really hitting it on the head. DC movies, they're great animated features, and The Killing Joke is a great storyline. Yeah. And Mark Hamill's the Joker, and Kevin Conroy is Batman.
Yes. Which, I mean, let's just be real. Like, they are Batman and the Joker. They just are. Like, I've never seen a better. That is untrue, Vanderleest. You stop spreading lies.
I think that it's not the best storyline that Batman has out there, but I really like it. I really am enjoying to see this, because it's been a long time since we had a solid Batman animated movie.
Yeah, I agree.
And the chat can disagree, because we can be different people.
There are tons of really good Batman animated films, actually, and Justice League films. One of my favorites is actually Doom. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Is that?
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's a Justice League film, animated movie where Batman's contingency plans for the entire Justice League it's great. Anyway,
my favorite is Flashpoint, because it's alternate dimension, and it's great because Wonder Woman, the Amazonians and the Atlanteans get in big fights.
Yes.
So it's really cool to see Wonder Woman. And
have you seen the Wonder Woman movie too?
I have not yet.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, we should go see it, because I love Wonder Woman.
It's so good.
I do.
It's animated Wonder Woman movie, and Carrie Russell does her voice, actually. It's really good.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Okay, we're gonna continue to talk about Justice League.
Actually, there's a lot of Batman and Justice League movies.
Justice League Dark is going from live action to animated.
Yes.
So
this was a project that was from Guillermo del Toro and DC.
Oh, I love Guillermo del Toro.
Except the thing is that he left the project.
Okay.
So it was originally going to be a live action film, and now it's going to be animated, which, I mean, like we're saying, like, their animated films are just better. So actually, I think in the long run, this is a good move.
It just means it'll also come out.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather have it animated than not come out at all. Who are the 4 people in it?
The 4 people.
The 4, like, superheroes that are part of this.
3 that I know of. So there's John Constantine, Madame Xanadu, and Zatanna.
I love Zatanna. She's great. I like how she just says things backwards.
Yes. So Justice League Dark was a comic that started back in 2011, and they were all fighting enemies and threats that regular superheroes weren't even aware existed. So it's going to be done by the same division of DC that's doing The Killing Joke, actually. So if that is good, which we will find out in a month, then we're going to have some good ideas of what might come from this movie. But they also worked on the Dark Knight films, so
it's going to be good. I'm excited to see what's happening. We'll have to see when the trailer comes out.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond is great. I don't remember the free story, but I mean, Terry McGinnis was my Bay of the Day a little bit ago, and I was rewatching it. So, you know my opinion about Batman Beyond. They have the Batman Beyond movie is really great.
Yeah,
it has I like the world that they build.
Have you seen The Return of the Joker? Because that might be the best Batman movie.
Is that the Batman Beyond movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so
good. Scary.
That might literally be the best Batman movie ever made.
So, the Batman movies, I feel, are darker than any Batman film.
Yeah.
Because the elements that they put in there are not elements that they put in their like Christopher Nolan movies.
Totally. Plus, they're like, the audience is a little bit more niche, and so they can kind of get away with it. Where the Batman films, the live action films, are meant to appeal to a huge audience. So that might be part of it.
I don't remember that Terry McGinnis is Bruce's son.
Oh yeah, that was a whole long, drawn out thing.
Oh yeah,
it happened in epilogue.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Terry McGinnis
I didn't love that
has his
either.
own dad problems.
I also liked that he was just some deserving guy, but like, not my favorite plot point, but I'll forgive it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Thank you for following Gosh Like 666. I really like that name.
Gosh like
Satan.
666. So good.
So good. You reminding me, guys, if you are just tuning in, click that follow button. Or if you subscribe, we can give you a role on the ship.
It's true.
I give out really nice roles on the ship.
You do. I struggle.
The last person was the I remember we have someone who's in charge of the left and right thrusters, which is super important. And we have a laser optimist.
The guy who was mad in the back is Amir. He helped us set up this whole studio.
Yeah.
And to thank him, we decided to put a picture of him looking not super great
on the back
wall.
That is Amir.
So, yeah.
Amir watches all over us.
All right, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh my God, she's so
amazing.
many cool points.
She's such a great actress.
Yeah.
She is a huge fan of Warcraft, and she has cosplayed before, actually. But she cosplayed to the premiere of the movie, and damn, that lady looks good.
Her makeup is on point.
Yes.
And this might.
But look at like all the specific beading and stuff. Like that costume is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably didn't make it, but let's watch this video because it's hilarious.
Yes.
Leroy Jenkins! Leroy Jenkins!
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis goes to bunches of cons in full cosplays with masks. This is the one that I really saw because it's so funny to see celebrities being real people because we forget that they also do really silly things.
Yes, and they get really excited about things, and that's awesome. And it's nice when you see them liking things that you wouldn't really expect them to like.
No, I would not peg her as a World of Warcraft, but World of Warcraft has been happening for such a long time. Like
Yeah, and she often does go to conventions and cosplay with a mask on so that she can be anonymous, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh, so Claudia, we have a new segment starting today.
We're stealing from Kirby. We are
stealing from Kirby.
We're stealing from Kirby.
I need to grab my phone so I can do this.
No, we got it.
Oh, right.
So
never mind, I lied.
We are gonna try something new.
It's gonna be great.
We are gonna do the cosplay
I
minute.
will start this time.
Wait, I have to get ready.
Okay, we're gonna have a cosplay minute. This is gonna be called Claudia's Cosplay Minute, and she's gonna. What are you telling us about today?
Wigs.
Wigs. Okay. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
No. The answer is no.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna preface why I'm doing the cosplay minute.
Preface? I'm pretty sure that's preface.
Sure. So here's what's happening. I've been cosplaying for like 6 years now, and I am not amazing. Let's be honest. But I have beginner tips.
Beginner tips.
And something that is really bugging me lately has been beginner wig using.
Okay.
So I have 1 minute to tell you about wigs.
Okay. Ready?
Sure.
Set?
Yes.
Wigs.
Okay, so you have to get a nice wig. I like to go to Arta, but you can also find them from eBay. The issue is if you go to eBay, you get tight wigs. Okay? Wigs make a costume. You need to have a wig. Okay? Part 2. You can't just wear only a wig. You need to take care of your scalp. I have a permanent scar on my face because I did not take care of myself from wigs. So you need to get pins and you need to get a under nylon cap, wig cap, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take all your hair and you're gonna curl it up and you're gonna twist it. You can braid it if you have really long hair. There's a lot of tutorials on it, right? So you're gonna put it up, you're gonna pin it all up, then you're gonna put your wig cap on. Then you're gonna put more clips in it because if your wig cap slides back, your wig is gonna slide back, okay? Then you are going to use a metric fuck ton of clips. You know those like really annoying ones that you find? Bobby pins. You're gonna put like 40 of those in your hair, okay? And you're gonna put them in with the wig on, and your wig is gonna stay, so you don't have to adjust it every 5 seconds because that is so obnoxious for everyone.
1.
Did all that stuff. You can do it.
Yeah, you did it. High five. You are great. Don't leave me hanging.
Okay.
You did it. Proud of you. Yeah, okay, so the one takeaway that I have for that is what is this? How did this scar happen? And can I see it, please?
So I did not used to wear my wigs in the right place because I was I was not good. So because I didn't want to show the edges of my hair, wore my wig up here. So the edge of my wig was here and I wore it way too tight.
Okay.
So I now have a permanent scar that's become a wrinkle right here where I had a wig abrasion scar.
Ow.
And, yeah.
Just from rubbing?
Just from rubbing in one day.
So
you have to take care of your
here,
scalp.
folks.
Your scalp. So wear your wig here, wear your wig line here.
Yeah.
Just put a whole bunch of clips. Wear a whole bunch of clips.
Whole bunch.
Whole bunch.
Dang. Or else you could get a scar.
I know that, Bob, you can disagree with you must have a wig. I really think wigs make cosplay.
I agree. Unless your hair really can do that
Thank you,
thing.
Dalton Rules 2001.
I'm glad that her cosplay minute
helped you.
helped you click that follow button.
Yeah, wig glue also works. It's just something I haven't dealt with personally. Lauren has been cosplaying, I think, maybe a year or two more than me.
Yeah.
We make about the same amount of costumes because I make 3 or 4 a year. But yeah, I have over 17 wigs in my house.
Wow.
I think. I have 3 boxes. Yeah. It's a lot of wigs. Thank you for letting me do the cosplay minute.
So if you guys liked it, let us know on Twitter and we will continue it.
I could talk about Velcro for a minute. I love Velcro.
Next week.
Next week, maybe. Yeah. Just bobby pins, dude. I will hang out with people in con bathrooms and be like, here is bobby pins and bobby pins. And it's not a bad scar.
Do you just kind of look at them, as you're leaving the bathroom, do you ever see someone out of the corner of your eye who just has a bad wig and you just go, oh, my sweet summer child.
No.
And you walk over and you're like, I'm here to impart wisdom. Let me help you.
If somebody is struggling with wigs, I'll help them, and I always keep about 60 or 70 extra wig clips in my bag. Lauren can even tell you more about wigs that I don't do.
Yeah.
Bob the Ninja Goldfish, I will say straight up, even if you have that long of hair and it's black, I would still recommend getting a wig.
Yeah, sometimes it really does just help to crisp it all up.
It's nice because you don't have to redo it. It's got more volume than normal volume will have. So your hair might be perfect for a wig.
Yeah.
Mine is not. I like wigs. I think the shine of wigs is also different than the shine of real hair, which helps you with cosplaying anime characters. Yeah. And you can disagree with me, Bob, and that's totally okay because there's 45,000 things that cosplayers do differently, but that's just my personal thing.
That's her. This was Claudia's cosplay minute.
Cosplay minute.
All right, let's do some more news, and then it's gonna be time for Bay of the Day.
Yeah, we have this is a lot of, and then at 2:15 we're gonna play Super Fight Digital.
We are. We're gonna Skype in Pipeworks, and we're gonna play with them.
And you guys can take a part of that because there is Twitch integration. It's gonna be great. No, I don't have 60 clips in my hair right now. Okay.
Click that Daniel Radcliffe
stuff.
stuff.
We're gonna talk about this. Daniel Radcliffe did a Weekend at Bernie.
Basically. He's part of this film, what is it called again?
Swiss Army Man.
Swiss Army Man, which looks really good. Hyper Power
Go! Genova Plus!
Way to go, Claudia. Was pretty sure you were going to pass out during the cosplay minute. Bravo. Now, maybe shouldn't hang out in con bathrooms, but you be you. Hashtag neonite, hashtag hash browns.
You do you is probably my favorite.
You do you.
You do you. It's much more don't yuck someone's yum yum. You do you.
I also enjoy it. So Swiss Army Man is a very odd looking film that is coming out this summer.
Funny.
Where there's a guy and he finds a corpse and he starts dragging it around.
And
I
using
know
it
there's
to
more
save
plot,
him.
but I don't remember it. So they, for some reason, the idea of this this promotional event was that Daniel Radcliffe and his body double, which not a person body double, but a stunt
his stunt.
It's a stunt corpse.
Body corpse.
It is. They took the New York.
You did a New York tour.
So they just sat on a tour bus. all day.
But they did like more stuff than that. Like here's them. Like
Waved.
They waved.
It looks really weird. It's kind of creepy.
I like that they took a picture above their Swiss Army man. Like they took pictures.
The Swiss Army man is on a U.S. tour right now. You never know. This could show up in your hometown.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want that.
It's such an interesting movie, and I remember that the trailer came out on April Fool's Day, and
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
did.
"This is not a thing.
Yeah.
This is not a thing." And they're like, "Totally has a thing."
So good.
So
that was.
It's gonna be either a fantastic movie or
I feel like
the
it has,
weirdest thing.
I think it has a lot of potential to be like the new cult classic.
Yeah. That would be good. Yes. But it's a thing that's happening. Yes. It is a thing that happened.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe. I appreciate that he's kind of up for anything.
Yeah. He and who's that other guy who's weird? Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf's just weird.
Shia LaBeouf is weird, and I love that he's weird. Like, I love it when when celebrities are weird.
Yeah.
Like, not in a we're gonna hurt people kind of way.
Shia LaBeouf is just weird in a kind of like pretentious, weird asshole kind of way. Daniel Radcliffe, I just like. He's just likable. Shia LaBeouf is not very likable. I've got to be completely honest.
I think he's kind of
Your mileage may vary.
Your mileage may vary. Please explain to me that.
You don't know that phrase?
I've never heard
Your
of that
experience
phrase.
may be different than mine. That's what that
Your
means.
mileage may vary.
If you're ever on the internet and you see the acronym YMMV, your mileage may vary.
Never.
So if you've ever seen that, that's what that is. I like that phrase because it just means like, yep, the route that you take to get to that one thing is going to be a little different than mine, and so your mileage to get to that thing is going to be different than mine.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It's just so interesting. I hear Goobs out there.
Yeah.
He's in the studio.
So distracting.
He's
Hey,
not
Goobers!
that bad.
Goobers!
No.
Yeah.
Goobers. BT Dubs. We have time for one more Bay of the Day, and we're gonna talk about John Oliver.
We like John Oliver.
He was almost my Bay of the Day, but I was like,
we can save him.
It's not really John Oliver who's done this; it's his entire team.
Yeah.
He's got a really great
The team of
together.
Last Week Tonight is awesome. They've just always been awesome.
So we're gonna play a clip from his last episode.
Yeah, I know I was yelling. I'm sorry.
We already scolded her. I got it. When I scold you about yelling, it's really bad.
I know.
So we're playing it from a specific point, and his entire spiel. If you aren't aware about John Oliver Works, he has a 30-minute show, and in the
It's an hour actually.
Is it an hour? That's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you miss Jon Stewart's Daily Show,
you're gonna love him.
You're gonna love John Oliver's Last Week Tonight.
Yeah. So he does about 20 minutes usually on one idea. So his entire thing is about debt, and this is what he did in the last 3 minutes of his episode. The internet decided to be really weird. I'm so sorry, team. I don't know what happened. Sorry. I don't know what's happening.
All right. Well, basically what happened was John Oliver and his team looked into debt buyers and bought out $15 million worth of debt for like $60,000 or something like that.
We're gonna try this. I don't know how to keep it here though. That's my problem because what's happening is when I full screen it, it's going to my show.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay. We're gonna push it back just a little bit. And we're going to play it for you guys. I'm very excited. My internet mileage may vary.
Badly needs more oversight because as it stands, any idiot can get into it. And I can prove that to you because I'm an idiot and we started a debt buying company. And it was disturbingly easy. Let me explain. Back in April, we spent $50 to incorporate a debt acquisition company online in Mississippi. And incidentally, over the internet is the best way to experience Mississippi. We called it Central Asset Recovery Professionals, or CARP, after the bottom-feeding fish. I became chairman of the board, and Carp set up this very bland website and dipped our toes into the debt market. And with little more to go on than that website, we were soon offered a portfolio of nearly $15 million of out-of-statute medical debt from Texas at a cost of less than half a cent on the dollar, which is less than 60 grand. For that amount, Carp would be sent the personal information, including names, current addresses, and social security numbers of nearly 9,000 people. So
Which is crazy.
We bought it, which is absolutely terrifying, because it means if I wanted to, I could legally have Carp take possession of that list and have employees start calling people, turning their lives upside down over medical debt they no longer had to pay. There would be absolutely nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that absolutely everything is wrong with that.
Right.
And that is why we actually decided to go another way, because we thought, well, instead of collecting on the money, why not forgive it? Because on one hand, it's obviously the right thing to do, but much more importantly, we'd be staging the largest one-time giveaway in television show history. Because as best we can tell, the most anyone has ever given away on a TV show at one time to date was this.
Please clip that for me so I can send that to my roommate. You get a car. You get a car. I don't even know what you do as that came in and yelled, you get a car. I'd be like,
I would totally was lying.
That giveaway was worth nearly $8 million, but we bought nearly twice that in medical debt. So instead of having the file sent to Carp, we had the seller send it directly to a non-profit organisation which specialises in forgiving medical debt with no tax consequences for the debtor. And tonight,
we talked about that Neuromancer.
with the power vested in me as chairman of the board of Carp, they will commence the debt forgiving process. So what do you say? Are you ready to make television history? Let's do this. Now, clearly, this is only going to help the 9,000 people whose medical debt we bought. The larger issue is we need much clearer rules and tougher oversight to protect consumers from potentially predatory companies like the one that we set up. But in the meantime, it seems the least we can do with this debt that I cannot fucking believe we are allowed to own is to give it away. So are you ready to do this?
Yes. Yes, team, we are ready to do this.
To watch me give away $15 million. F you, Oprah! It's done!
Did you see the first two just pew pew?
I am the new queen of daytime talk!
I mean, there's a lot of things about this, and what's really cool is there's actually a company already doing this.
Yeah.
Where you can send them like $10 or $20 and they buy it in pounds or like in large amounts. And they started around when the 99% movement happened, which is super cool. So you could be a part of that. That is a lot of money to give away, and it's really exciting. Vandalist, I really hope people who are watching Don Oliver don't use that to buy and hold over debt over other people, because that would suck.
Yes.
But it did teach people how they could do this for others.
Yes. And I think it's great that that Last Week Tonight does things like this, because a lot of the time they won't just make a comment on something, they'll also take action on it.
Yeah.
You know, like when they were doing all of that reporting, I guess, on, I mean, I feel like I have to do this.
Yeah, because it's not perfect.
When they were doing all that, those segments about church scams and things like that.
They started
their own mega church, and they called it Our Lady of Perpetual Exemption.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. And then they made a ton of money and they donated it. So I think it's a really cool show and really smart and
yeah. Okay.
It's time for Bay of the Day.
Bay of the Day. So if you do not mind, please, Joe, can I get my music? Because people are upset that we're already late for Bay of the Day. All right. So my Bay of the Day is a real person, not anime, which is really hard for me to do.
Is this the first time?
No, it's happened like twice.
Okay.
And so mine is this is Danny Trejo. And you might recognize him because he's been in everything.
He's Machete.
He's Machete. He's also Uncle Machete.
Uncle Machete.
In Spy Kids. And what I really, really love is that, like, he's in everything. And he knows that, and he always plays a criminal.
Yes.
And that's because his background is a criminal.
It's true.
When he was really young, he got into drugs.
Yeah.
And to support his drug habit, he did armed robbery, right? So he was in jails for about 11 years. And when he got out, he immediately went into one of those programs. I think it was a 12-step program. And he did that. And through that, he started to, for some reason, he got on the set of Runaway Train. And they're like, hey, I hear you're really good at boxing. You learned in prison. Can you teach these people how to box? And he's like, sure. And they're like, wait, can you be the villain in Runaway Train? He's like, yeah. And he always likes to play these villainous roles because he's really good at it and people are paying him to be that criminal role. But what I really love is that he has a rule where before he'll take the role of being a villain, he has to make sure the villain loses.
Why?
He will not take a role where the villain wins in the end. Because he's been in the system and he knows that being a villain is never gonna, or like a criminal is never gonna pay off. So
he wants to make himself an example.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's one of the very few who turned his life around.
Yeah.
Because our system is not built well for that.
Claudia, did you know this fact about your bae of the day?
Please tell me
Danny
this
Trejo has a taco restaurant.
I did not know that.
They look really good. dude.
Really?
The tacos look really good. So if I'm ever around there, I need to.
Where
I
is
think
it?
it's in LA.
Okay. I also know his main tattoo is a woman in a sombrero. It's on his chest.
Cool.
I just think it's really cool because his face is all like scarred and it's very rare to see an actor in Hollywood have that like not perfect face, right? He seems like a really cool dude and I would love to hang out with him. And
It's called Trejo's Tacos, apparently.
Trejo's Tacos.
That's good. That's pretty to the point.
Yeah, he's a pretty great dude. And like, I was reading through all of his quotes right before here because I wanted to read one and they were too long. But a lot of what he's saying is like, he got paid for, like, he used to be a criminal and now he's paying for acting like a criminal.
Yeah.
And he really finds that satisfying. And that's why he's going to keep doing roles forever because people are just like, we need that one Mexican guy who looks scary.
Yeah.
Get him on the line. So that's my bae of the day, and it's because he got his because he's a good role model and he's trying to help so many people, and he has a taco stand, and he does roles like Machete and Spy Kids.
Machete and Spy Kids,
which are both great movies.
And yep, he plays just the same kind of villain in them.
Oh, and he talks about like how some people like he'll be like, "What's your coolest thing that you ever filmed?" He's like, "Well, my head is on a turtle."
What?
He was a villain in the drug show.
The drug show.
The drug show with the blue
Weeds?
coke. No.
Oh,
no one else is around here.
No, I know the word and it's escaping me, but the internet is gonna yell at me now. Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. He was in Breaking Bad. And he.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't play a villain in Spy Kids. You're right.
No, he doesn't play a villain. He's Uncle Machete in Spy Kids.
Wait,
but
doesn't he turn on them?
No, I don't know. I remember. He's on a turtle, and he just slowly crawls across.
Because someone's having a weird bad trip.
And that's like his favorite
is hosting
thing.
us. We are getting ready to bring Superfight on. Actually,
yeah.
You feel ready for that?
I am so ready for that, guys. Superfight. We're gonna play a full game. Me and Emily are gonna do battle in Superfight
against the
yeah.
Pipeworks
There's gonna be
guys?
well, we're also gonna have 2 different computers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we're each gonna play, and we're gonna try to win. It's gonna be great.
Heck, yes.
It's gonna be super great, and I'm super pumped. But we have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Before that happens, so stay in tuned because that's gonna happen real soon, and we're gonna play with 2 people, some from Superfight.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Ah!
So continue, please. I like hearing you wax poetic about Danny Trejo.
That was all I have to say. I'm sorry I didn't read his autobiography, which I don't know exists or not, but
I would read that.
I would totally read his autobiography. It's probably fantastic. We have one thing to watch.
Do we?
Yeah, well, we can start the beginning of it.
Yeah, we can watch a couple minutes of this.
So Emily was like, we have to watch this. But it's 7 minutes long.
It's long. So it's kind of like if we have time, let's watch a little bit of it. This is if a movie thing, I can't speak
We talked
today.
a lot about Batman and the animated series in 90s. And so this is a full video, which I'm hoping the mods will post in the links in the chat. Thank you, please, please, please. If not, I'll tweet it later. Where it's talking about why Batman is a very important animated series for animation. And I remember very distinctly that their stylistic choices when they were making Batman are intense choices.
Yes.
And I remember they wanted, like, I don't know if you remember the opening scene of Batman, but they hand drew all of that when they're like, we want to make the show. This is what the opening theme is.
Yeah.
Like, they wanted it to be very noir styled. Okay, this is loading.
Internet is not being our friend today. So maybe what we should do is just skip to the videos about Super Fight and play.
Oh yeah, let's do some extra time with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to we're gonna get our interview started really early. Joe, can you cue that? Cue the thing.
Does this look familiar? A bunch of people sitting around with nothing to do. Who is this guy? Try this. Super Fight is a game where players use cards to create fighters, then destroy their opponents with absurd arguments.
Ninja. Armed with Cupid's bow.
Mommy.
Breathe fire!
Hockey player. Throws antiques. My ex keeps taking selfies.
No legs.
Whoa. Careful there, hot stuff.
Wears an impenetrable tuxedo.
Can kill with a kiss. No, please stop kissing that ninja.
No!
Venomous bite.
The entire table then argues to decide who wins. Set a time limit if you need that kind of thing, then vote. The fighter with the most votes wins a point, and the player with the most points wins the game. And that's Super Fight.
Hey, wanna play again?
Yeah!
All right.
Okay, I got mine.
Hey, welcome back. We are doing Super Fight, and as you can see, we have 2 computers, and they have 2 computers. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Can they hear us?
Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us?
Is it muted?
I think it might be. Can you guys hear us?
Can hear you now.
Oh, perfect. We were muted. Guys,
Sorry.
the blinky means muted.
That is what we just learned.
That's what we learned.
Yeah.
So I'm Claudia again. This is Emily.
Hi.
And we are playing with Super Fight.
Hey guys.
So why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves to the chat?
Sure. My name's Amor Estandian. I am the lead designer on the digital version of Super Fight.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fun conversation with Darren was he compares Super Fight and digital Super Fight to beans and refried beans. So he fried the beans, I'm refrying them for you guys and everyone's enjoyment. So that being said, yeah, I've been working on Super Fight for a while.
Perfect. And I know that we talked earlier about how this is Super Fight, but on a digital expanses. So how are we going to make Super Fight fun in that digital way that's slightly different than that physical way?
So, well, the thing about Super Fight is it's ridiculous arguments, right? It's ridiculous verbal arguments. So we want to preserve that. We didn't want to make something that was just a distilled version of it. So what does that mean? That means doing some interesting things with built-in microphones, which isn't new so much, but that and webcam support. So.
Which is cool. Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, this is ballin'. Like, I can play with people who are in Alaska or New York, just like I'm playing at home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joe's fixing stuff.
Sorry, and Mark, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Chat saying music's a little loud. Feel free to turn that slightly down in the settings or your windows.
He's rocking that.
And
nice.
this is Goobers, by the way.
Oh, hi. I was
Hi.
told to come in here and sit awkwardly in the back in silence. Thanks, Zach.
Cool. And
silent?
He just said go sit.
Okay.
Go get in there. So, and then he also said that Super Fight is happening, and I love Super Fight to death. It always turns into a rap battle for me and my friends. Like
it does.
It just you're just like yo person is this, but you ain't got none of this. Mic drop, and that's how we end each one. That's actually how we end each one of our. We just always say like mic drop, and everyone in the background's like.
But we can talk about the positive things about our characters and not just the negative things, right?
Well, no, I mean, like you say,
and
like you go your side and then you defend your character and then you also like offend their character.
Yeah. But before we continue, I want to make sure that Mark has a chance to introduce himself.
I want to get Mark in here.
So I'm Mark. I'm the lead programmer on Super Fight. I made all this tech happen, video
He's a
and
wizard,
Twitch. So it's pretty fun.
It's a wizard.
You
wizard, yes, wizard.
I believe you. You are probably a wizard.
I'm the wizard.
I've learned. I one time coded a loop, so.
What?
Nice.
Thank you.
So a couple things really quick.
Yeah.
Because this tech is a little new and we're still working out the bugs, we're in beta. There's in the event that we like end up in a game and maybe a camera doesn't quite initialize properly or a microphone doesn't initialize properly, we have a little button below your camera. Hold on. It's a refresh button. That's just to reinitialize everything in case we lose connection.
Cool. That's really
so
cool.
if you run into an issue, it's not our end solution, but this is our way of making sure it works. It works well throughout beta. That being said, also our debate times, because we're in beta and we're playing with times, we put a timer on. It's 2 minutes for everyone to get their super fight going. So just some heads up, we're playing with how that's going to work. We have round timer selection in the final version.
So do you guys
of it.
just have it where it's like you have the 2 minutes for each side to argue, and then do you have like a rebuttal at all, or is it just the 2 minutes?
We initially thought that would be the way to go, but people end up yelling over each other anyway. So we say you set a round timer, and that's the round timer for whoever's in the fight to resolve that fight.
Got it.
So what's going to happen is you have 2 minutes. Both of you can talk. You can talk over each other, but you probably shouldn't. And then we do about 30 seconds of vote time for the other two people in the game.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you guys should stop talking.
Right.
You could just wrap it up during that. And then we add another 15 seconds on that for Twitch delay, because you at home actually get to decide these matches.
Yeah.
So
I love this. I love this.
Through the chatty thing.
I love this. So
yes. So in chat, you guys, you wonderful, awesome people in the community,
everyone say hi.
Hi, you get to type a vote, and during the argument, once the argument starts, we throw out vote tags in the lower corners, and it's like example hashtag Lincoln or hashtag sumo wrestler. So stuff like that is gonna pop up, and then in chat, the Hyper RPG account will be automated saying, "Hey, remember to vote. Here's your
awesome.
That's really cool.
here's your vote." So I think I've covered all the early stuff.
Okay.
So I think,
I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready to not
okay.
take part.
So if you are ready, click the button that says ready. below.
Right, I clicked
It can
it.
be on my
I did it.
Boom.
I unclicked it.
I think I'm just gonna be.
So
at
I'm
every-
gonna hit fight, and it's gonna take about 2 to 3 seconds to reinitialize everything, so it'll go dark for that time, and then we'll be back in chat.
Okay.
Darkness will settle.
Here we go, darkness.
Sorry, I'm done.
You're never done.
I'm never done.
You're
All
never
right.
done. It's good to see you in here.
Well, it's good.
Round one.
Round 1.
Oh God.
You're still loading. It's fine. Oh no!
Oh no, Bazooka Joe left the game.
Let's join back. It's cool. We'll join again.
Beta.
Here,
Let's just
go.
beta.
Okay.
let's just
Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm gonna restart the game really quick.
Okay.
So we get everyone in. Reconnection is not quite. Okay, hold on.
Hey guys.
cool.
don't
Aha,
worry.
beta.
It's a
1 second.
beta. It's
I'm
a
gonna leave the
beta.
game.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a beta.
True dat, brother.
That's why they called it a beta.
Did you hear that we're gonna get 5 more emotes when we get 1,000?
Oh yeah. Wait, how
subscriptions?
close are we? Are we pretty close?
We're at like 930, 20 something. But at 950, we get to send out a box of Shadowrun stuff to a lucky subscriber. I get to pack the box.
You're gonna put other stuff in that box, aren't you?
She usually draws
Oh,
on
she
them.
didn't think of that.
It's okay, please.
She didn't think of that. Now
I'm
she's
gonna
going
put
to.
so much stuff. But it's got to be able to get across country borders. So
Okay,
not
all
that
right.
much stuff.
Genova Plus says, "Is it a beta?" Hey, it's a beta.
We're still loading.
Doesn't want to let. Is that our keyboard or
No,
yours?
you have to go. You have to walk all the way up there.
Oh God, my legs.
I understand. It's too far to move.
Oh.
There's a mouse right there.
Yeah, but we
What's
need-
up?
No, we need
You don't see the screen, JoJo.
There,
JoJo.
there's a there's a debug setting that could help with that if we
What's
want
that?
if we want to launch that.
What do you want me to do?
I didn't do anything.
That'd be
No, we
for.
can see the screen, but like we can't do anything about it. Like you
I
can't
guess
click
both
anything.
you and Bazooka would have to do it. It's under the network tab.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
help
Joe,
us.
Oh.
Joe knows how to fix,
Fix
it.
it, Joe. Fix it.
That's the other emote you want. A fix it
We do
Joe
need a
emote.
fix it
Yeah.
Joe emote.
Somebody said it's a picture of Joe with just a wrench that says "Fix it, Joe." I like the idea of just the whiniest text.
So I'm trying to think of like the greatest combination that we had in Super Fight 1. So I played this game a couple times for like a viewer multiplayer night.
Yeah.
And we ended up like I think I remember we had like one of the anime expansions.
Yes.
And I was a Street Fighter, but my upper half was like a fox demon.
Good.
And I also controlled a horde of tweens.
Oh man.
And I used that aspect to say that I had the power of One Direction behind me. And then I just went off on them like, you don't understand me! And then the entire chat voted for me. So,
Nice.
I mean, it's pretty great.
We're ready. Yeah.
I see Bazooka Joe's
Yes.
camera.
Oh, we need a refresh. There it is. The chat.
Did we
works.
lose it?
We got it. It's coming. Or do the
Did it?
do
Oh,
the refreshy circle.
refresh?
Do the refresh thing really quick.
Wait, we can see it on ours.
We
You
can
can't
see
see it
it
on
on
yours.
ours.
Oh, you can see it, so it's me.
Refreshing. Oh,
I mean, here's the thing. We can play with just camera.
Yeah.
It'll be fine because they
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see us. We're good.
No problem.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Cool.
Go ahead and hit ready, Mark.
Okay.
A horse. See, to me, you just sound like Inuyasha. If you're a fox demon.
yeah. I mean, kinda, yeah.
Hey, Gargos. Hey, guys. Welcome. We're doing Super Fight, the secret beta. It's secret.
Whoa, we're experiencing connection issues. It looks
It's
like.
fine. We just won't play. We just won't play.
No,
Can
that's
we play
fine.
with 3?
Yeah.
Here, we'll play with 3 this round.
Okay,
and
there
then
you
we'll
go.
figure
Yeah,
out what's
But
going
I'm gonna
on.
need your help.
Okay.
I'll help you.
All right.
Mark, you were saying there's a network issue. That being said, Mark and I are going to be picking cards, and I actually wasn't.
But we all get a
I was
vote
not
still,
looking at
right?
cards.
Right?
Yes,
Fair.
you guys will get to vote.
So we're gonna be judging. Okay, got it.
We also get
You guys
to
will be
not
judging.
difficult for
Chat
me.
will be judging.
Emily's like, no, I got this one.
I
guys.
got this.
I
The
got this
judging,
one.
I got
this.
it.
Emily's-
Don't worry
we're
about
good.
it.
I'm gonna be positive.
One-time
Here we go.
winner
Okay.
versus Wordsmith.
Oh, this is excellent. This is perfect.
3, 2,
Would you like to go
Okay.
first?
Super Fight.
So I got a Street Fighter. I'm just gonna say it's Ryu here because you know that.
Okay, sure.
Basically, a Street Fighter.
Okay.
You run 200 miles an hour, become any animal. Well, he has an animality then. I say he turns into a dragon. that sounds pretty on par here.
Okay.
You got Ultimate Fighting Champion. You're still a man. Like I'm kind of a god, but you're still a man.
Kind of a god. Okay, well, guess what? I am the Ultimate Fighting Champion. And for those of you that are watching right now, vote tags are generated there in the lower corners. So as we make our cases, feel free to vote. You can vote anytime between now and then. And Minker just voted for Street Fighter. That being said, you spelled it wrong. It's hashtag UFC. That being said, I control a tween army. It's funny that you should mention that card because that's the thing. Tweens are crazy. They're unpredictable. And an army of them, that is ridiculous. You are a single Street Fighter. Yes, you're Ryu. And yes, you can turn into a dragon. But have you ever tried to reel in tweens?
I think your tweens are going to be.
They do what they want.
They do what they want. They're not going to help you. They're going to be too busy scratching their pimples off their face and looking at the chicks next door. They're not helping that. This UFC is it a guy or a UFC character?
I'm gonna ask chat who's a good Ultimate Fighting Champion for this fight against Ryu.
Where's Kirby? What do you need him?
Kirby knows all
about wrestling.
No, he learned about UFC.
Oh, he did.
I'm gonna shout out to the chat. That being said, we're gonna keep votes open. You guys are just gonna let us know. I got a string of good votes. You just got one from Kirzar. That being said, Tween Army. Not a big deal. What are you gonna do? Run 200 miles away from them?
I don't think you can really fly though, because aren't you in your UFC cage?
Yeah.
No, there's a move to that. You can't go anywhere.
Not in the octagon.
Yeah, you're in the octagon. You can't fly.
Okay.
You're not gonna be able to fly.
Okay.
All
right.
We get a
So
vote.
on your screen, you guys get a
There's
vote.
3 people
You guys
here,
get a
so we can
click.
all vote, and then it'll. Okay,
Everyone
so
else.
for Street Fighter, who's voting for Street Fighter?
We're gonna continue to get.
So more. What do you get?
votes.
What are you gonna do about the dragon? How are you gonna beat
The dragon, I'm hoping numbers help. I'm hoping sheer numbers and team angst will get you through.
Okay. You had to press OK then. You had to press.
I think you're just gonna feed the dragon's hunger.
Oh, that's fascinating. So voting is going to close here shortly. You're
No.
going to see a message in chat.
Okay.
You're going to see a message in chat that says voting has ended and we're finalizing votes. So this time is also, here's a cool feature. All 4 people in game can be streaming live to Twitch to their
That is
respective-
awesome. Holy crap.
And we
Their personal
take
channel.
every single vote across all 4 channels and aggregate.
Wow.
Yeah, UFC one.
We're
Percent voted. So that's how a round goes. Now, because we're in a 3-player game,
Wordsmith wins.
so in a 3-player game, one of you guys got the bye, so you got to kind of be the judge. Now, you get to face the winner of round 1, which in this case is me.
Cool.
So then you will get a card selection here in the next moment.
Okay, so this is gonna be really important. For us.
Round 2.
We're gonna have to pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
Wait,
gonna
so-
go.
Oh yeah.
Fast
Sorry
forward
about this.
mode. The other guy is disconnected, so it'll go fast forward.
Newcomer
So this round right
versus
here,
They lost.
Newcomer.
because we had a disconnect, we shove you through the round
Yeah.
really quickly. This is a kind of this is a
3,
stuck-in version of it. We say there's a vote
1.
lord, but it's really
Super
just
fight.
saying by default you win because the other person disconnected.
Choosing
That's
Vote
fair.
Lord.
That's fair.
That's kind of cool.
The Vote Lord has chosen.
The
Ah, the
vote
boat lord.
So you guys move through because we got a disconnect. Shizzy, I am not cheating.
wins.
How dare you?
I like everyone at Burning Man who used to be a bear
So like 7 of them.
and swinging a shark on a chain
Yeah.
is the winner.
Used to be a bear. Who
So they're
used
still
to
humans.
Be a bear.
Used to be a bear.
So they're,
Explain
are they like
that one.
druids or are
No,
they?
they got bear tendencies.
They have bear
So you
tendencies.
guys
So
have
now we have
you
to
guys
vote,
have
right?
your card selection should be up.
Okay.
Okay, we have conjoined twins,
Yep.
aliens, or Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, wait. Let's look at the other. See if there's any.
Figuratively, on fire, and literally, lays exploding eggs, or only has 1 leg. We have 10 seconds. I would like to push for Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln and
We have
eggs.
to pick 2.
And eggs and.
No, I guess only 1. I guess only 1.
You pick one, we assign you one at random.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Handcuffed.
This is perfect. No, this is perfect.
Wordsmith versus
Yeah, okay.
Newcomer.
I don't need Mike.
Get ready to throw down.
Okay.
Oh man, would you
I
like to
cannot
go
tell
first?
a lie. I will beat you in this fight.
3, 2, 1.
Is that it? Is that I win. Okay, Lincoln, he has exploding eggs and he's handcuffed to a golf cart.
And you're a leprechaun that has what?
A time machine phone booth and 3 feet fingernails.
All right, if you're a leprechaun and you have 3-foot fingernails, you're not gonna be able to walk anywhere because they're gonna be dragging on the ground, slowing you down, okay? That's air resistance there that you're not gonna be able to overcompensate with your dinky little legs. We are Abraham Lincoln, and we lay exploding eggs. So not only can we not lie, but we can blow you into smithereens with our butt spears, okay?
What, like Yoshi.
Like Yoshi. We're basically
Exactly.
Yoshi, but
That
more
is
American.
exactly like Yoshi. So I have a leprechaun. Have you ever heard of the phrase "luck of the Irish"? Not only that, Irish, lucky, magical. Leprechauns are magical, and he can go through time. So he's just gonna travel back in time and catch Abraham Lincoln off guard.
I just imagine him trying to get into the phone booth, and he's like those ladies who have the ridiculously long fingernails. I got 4 people on hold, but I can't talk.
Yeah,
Like it's
that's
like
how-
that's
that's
he's
also
not
how
gonna be
he
able to do
controls it.
anything because they're everywhere. They're messing with everything. Also, Abraham Lincoln doesn't care about time because obviously he lives on through history and can do whatever he wants because Abraham
This is true.
It's just,
This is true.
I like that he's handcuffed to a golf cart, which means
Yeah,
he's
is he gonna do anything with the golf cart?
He's always ready to go. He can escape and he throws eggs behind him. It's like Mario Kart.
drive off like
What?
Oh, I was just saying he's gonna drive off in his golf cart. Is that how it goes?
Yes.
Drop some egg bombs.
And you would think it's a negative thing because he can't get out of it, but he doesn't need anything else because he's Abraham fucking Lincoln.
And guys, don't be like
Abraham fucking Lincoln.
Oh, people are spelling leprechaun wrong. No,
it's okay. Hashtag.
Okay, so then after
Pick
this,
something
we
hard
can
to
still
spell.
technically keep going, right?
Yeah. So we
Okay.
can keep going for a little bit. Your closing arguments, things like that. Magical being can travel through time. The only thing is that he has to awkwardly push buttons, like because of the nails.
You know, I really wanted to hear a pot of gold.
Pot of
argument
gold.
there.
What would you have expected, Mark?
Yoshi, president.
What if the eggs who are laid are gold? That's a pot of golden eggs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, attract the
not bad.
leprechaun to them.
Attract the leprechaun. Leprechaun likes his treasure.
Oh yeah, sorry, Talon. We are not Abraham Lincoln. We're Babraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. That would have gotten my vote. Looks like, and votes are coming in. Thank you, guys.
All right, let's see this.
Techie Care, thanks for the votes. Here we go. 79% has voted for Lincoln.
What?
And that is a game of Super Fight.
President Yoshi Lincoln.
Oh, good.
President Yoshi Ham Lincoln.
There would be a whole nother.
Is the Super
Ordinarily,
Fight
there'd be a whole
champion.
nother
Oh
round
my
with
god,
4
this
players.
is silly.
But that is,
This is so
at
silly.
the essence, a standard game of Super Fight. So.
Yeah.
That's really how it works. It's meant to go fast. It's meant to like just be like one of those just fun, chill games that you kick back and go online with your friends.
Yeah,
and
it's
yell at
fun. Can we do another round?
Yeah.
We can do
When
as many
is
as you
this coming out?
July 21st. July
Totally gonna play that.
21st.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally gonna
We
play
should
that.
do a hyper RPG.
What
like,
if we want to
stream
play before then more?
group
Well,
thing.
that's a fine question, Mark. So on June 23rd is our next phase of closed beta. So
Nice.
what's going on right now is we just got out of the beta weekend, where we're basically trying to put it through its paces and get these initial things that we're seeing fixed. We are working hard on that. Mostly Mark is because he's our pro on fixing those bugs. And we're hitting another round of beta on the 23rd. So we have beta keys for folks, and it'll go active. I think we gave some to you.
We
guys
actually have some of those.
Some to give out.
So if Rai
yes.
is in chat,
We
yeah.
got keys. On the 23rd, you'll have access Thursday through Monday, a long weekend essentially.
Awesome.
And me and Mark and a bunch of other like Super Fight people will be on playing with people, and we have already started a great community of just diehard Super Fight online fans. So I see them in chat. Some of them are hanging out here in chat.
Yep.
That being
Great.
said, Mark, did you want to see if we could address the disconnect issue for that one computer? Or
Yeah, I think maybe.
So he's
Maybe
taking
try it
care
on
of that. I just want to say that this is going to be like one of the most fun multiplayer games to play. If you guys have not played Super Fight already, I highly recommend it. It's a game that's been out for a while, and it's just been it's so good. It's a game that allows you as the player to create the content for the most part, and really, really just have a good time. It's also a good a game to have with beverages, adult beverages.
That is how I try to play all the time.
There you
But
go.
if
Just
I do
one
it
or
all the
two,
time, it's
loosen
not
it up, and then
I
crush
get
your
loosened up.
opponent.
Yeah, that's
That works.
exactly how this is. We love this, and we're not out to replace the card game. We're working really closely with Skybound and Darren.
Right.
Darren Ross, the creator of the game, to just nail the feeling of it and be a spin-off, its own, like a separate thing that is still Super Fight that you could do online. So,
2 questions from the chat. One,
Yeah.
what platforms is this going to be on?
Mark,
That's PC, Windows 8, and 10 for now.
Okay. And 2, how much is this going to cost?
it's going to cost $10.
That's
bad.
really
That's
cheap.
actually pretty good.
Bad.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
it's
For like hours and hours of
yeah. We're
entertainment.
trying to keep it super affordable and straightforward, and
awesome.
we
Well, I can
yeah.
tell you based on like my experience with a lot of the other like online versions of tabletop games. This looks really good. I mean, it looks really good. Like I know that there's a whole bunch of like there's a Cards Against Humanity online one.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a tabletop simulator version of everything, all that stuff.
Yep, there is.
Having its own version and having a very clean and good UI version of this is a breath of fresh air. It looks
Oh,
great.
thank
It
you.
looks
We
great.
worked super hard on a lot of that. We teamed up with we did some initial UI designs, and then we teamed up with a group who calls themselves UX Magic, which is awesome.
Nice.
But they helped us nail the style, and then from there we tried to nail down how easy it is to play this game. I mean, it's not a complex game, but we wanted to keep it clean. And if you think about it, we're addressing not just the players, but we're addressing chat now. We're addressing broadcasters who are streaming the game live. So as you can see, you have a live indicator in your upper corner. Like we're trying to cater to all groups involved. We call it like the player, viewer, broadcaster triangle essentially.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing.
And remember, anybody, not just subscriber, anybody in the chat right now who's active can get one key. This is the
Drop
second
some
one.
hype in chat.
Drop
Just
some,
say some
really
thingies.
quick, MJ, is there
Yeah.
a network setting we can do to help them out with a disconnect issue?
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get into debug settings here.
Okay, really quick, guys. For the machine that didn't
Yeah.
connect,
Yeah.
there's a super
Oh, we
secret
weren't in
debug.
debug mode.
We are in debug mode. This will allow us to get into the menu.
Okay.
So if you move your cursor in the upper left corner of that machine,
And this would be specifically for the computer doing Bazooka Joe.
Yeah.
upper left corner, just click in the darkness, the upper left corner, and you'll see a magic menu pop up.
Oh.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Whoa!
So,
Wizardry.
Mark,
Yeah.
I know wizardry. Mark, if you can instruct us on what
You'll want to go to the network tab
Yep.
and then check the setting called skip game timeouts.
Perfect.
And then close do the corner click back to close the debug menu.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Should we fight them?
Are we gonna fight then?
So we'll do it one more time. What I'll do is I'll restart again.
I think
I'll
I'm
see
gonna
you in
let
a
you
minute.
guys handle this one.
All right.
I wanted to get in here and play some awesomeness. Keep kicking
No,
buttons
no,
into
no,
the hands.
no,
Okay,
no.
bye.
Go.
All right.
Go.
Nice meeting you guys.
Bye.
Okay.
Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. All right. We got one more round for y'all, and then we're gonna end it. Oh, experience. I remember somebody talking about with experience, you can unlock more cards like
Oh,
that.
like Gandhi
Yeah.
and Helen Keller.
You and George W. Bush. Yeah.
And a dungeon full of dragons.
That's fantastic. Wow, you unlocked a lot of cards.
Hell yeah. Fresh fighter.
And streamer. I'm really excited for this game. And just while we are waiting in the menu, remember that after this, Goobs is going to be on with Viking Lass, and they are going to be doing their show, Too Many Guilds, where they're doing the story of our Yojimbo.
Yes, we are going to finish up the episode that we started last week, and
Maybe.
hopefully it doesn't, fall apart.
I will ask them about pre-order next time.
You gotta fight.
Oh.
Fight.
Okay. And after that, we're doing the mystery version of Trivia Hops.
Mysteries and detectives. All right, we're ready.
We're all good.
Okay.
And
Cool.
Is there a pre-order coming up? Like, can they pre-order for the beta or anything?
That's something we're still discussing, but I mean, it's Steam, so it should be easy to do. We're certainly looking at doing that for you guys.
Perfect.
Once beta's out, you guys can add it to your wish list though, and then you'll know as soon as it's out. But yeah, that's how that goes.
Great.
Cool. I'm gonna hit fight. Are you ready? Oh,
I'm ready.
I turned on the blue and purple cards. Are you familiar with those?
Nice.
Location scenario. So there's going to be 2 cards at the end of the reveal that come up at the bottom.
Okay.
And those are extra modifiers to the game.
Perfect. All right, let's
here we
rock
go.
this. Dun, 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 dun.
I said getting hangry. I'm getting there too.
Getting hangry.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm going. Okay. Oh no, you are
Definitely
playing.
going for this one, and
Not gonna look.
Not
gonna look at it.
What do you think?
They just wanted to say out the chat. I said Windows 8 and Windows 10. It's also Windows 7.
Oh, good.
Tested on all 3 of those.
Okay. Oh my God. What has happened?
Super fight.
This is amazing.
Super fight.
This is Super Fight. Okay.
Wordsmith versus Newcomer.
Newcomer.
You wanna go first?
Sure.
Fighters
So,
are.
the
3,
fights on the internet.
2, 1. Super
and
fight.
we're both legless somehow. Damn it. I've got a saber-toothed tiger with majestic antlers growing out of head. But here's the thing, it's 3 stories tall. It's this massive saber-toothed tiger who's just going to, as soon as Gandhi gets close or tries to even do anything, it won't have to move much to just chomp at Gandhi using his massive saber-toothed jaw. So,
All right.
that's my opening argument.
Here's mine. Imagine
Okay.
the Gandhi of Civilization 5. He's got a bug because this is the internet, and he's legless. So he's really angry and he's legless. And he is armed with catarangs. These are batarangs shaped like cats. And he's got laser eyes. So he's still legless, but it doesn't matter because he's got laser eyes. It does not matter where he is. He can definitely attack this saber-toothed tiger that is 3 stories tall because that thing can't move. But he's got laser eyes. Ranged attacks, my friends. Ranged attacks.
Okay. Well, ordinarily I'd be afraid of both catarangs and laser eyes from a bugged Gandhi, but because I'm so tall, I don't think those catarangs and laser eyes would really hurt him. It maybe it'd tickle him. He doesn't care. He's just a massive tiger. Yes, he has no legs, but his flaming antlers are just amazing and majestic. So much that Gandhi will be distracted about how beautiful it is, and he won't be able to even do a whole lot with those catarangs and eyes. Capitalization does not matter, chat. You can type it however you like as long as it is spelled correctly.
But Gandhi is fighting with catarangs, and the saber-toothed tiger is a cat, so it's obviously afraid of these,
good point,
sharp
good point.
catarangs.
But what
And,
makes you think that the catarangs wouldn't just want to go hang out with the saber-toothed tiger?
Because catarangs are inanimate objects.
They're not real cats.
They're not.
That's what I think.
I don't
Think of
know.
a
I'm gonna
batarang.
vote for Gandhi because that Catarang's argument was pretty good.
I thought we were friends.
I'm going with Gandhi.
I thought we were friends.
I might
The
have
thing
gone.
about this. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
might have gone with the saber-toothed tiger, but because the legless card came up,
Right.
there's no chance.
It's legless Gandhi.
the
He's
body.
just like.
Yeah, but the body's gonna what is it gonna do? Like slug over to me?
With its majestic antlers.
It's just gonna wiggle and roll towards you and then chomp when he gets close enough.
It can't roll. It's got antlers.
Yeah, well, yes,
They're gonna get stuck.
Caterpillar. That's a caterpillar.
That's a good point. 80% of the votes went to Gandhi. Well played. But that was a good round. Gandhi's a fun one because a lot of people make that argument that you just made.
Newcomer wins.
Ooh, you are rocking.
All
It's
right.
2:45.
Yeah, it's 2:45.
Unfortunately, because this is really fun.
We have to let them have the cameras to set up for our next show.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you so much, you guys, for coming on.
Round 2.
Oh, of course.
We're gonna continue using this. Remember that this is Super Fight. Keep your eyes out. It's probably gonna be out in like 2 months. Put it on your wish list. Beta's coming out.
We have a bunch more beta keys, so we will continue to give those out throughout the day. So stick
Yeah,
around.
For more information, we have a website, superfightlive.com.
Cool.
Which,
All right, guys. So
info on our beta release and everything like that.
Cool. So check out superfightlive.com. And thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure.
Bye. And chat, thank you so much. Stick around because it's coming up. Too many guilds. Keep around. It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a good day. We got a lot of hype.
Newcomer.
All right.
versus
Shut it down, Joe.
one-time
Bye, guys.
winner.
Bye.
A marooned race of humanoid rabbits, known as the Thumpers, were on the run from Space Cat pirates when a warp drive malfunction landed them into a fantasy dimension. They awoke in new bodies and found themselves surrounded by a strange people. The dum-dum people of this dimension valued being entertained above all else. If they were to survive on this strange planet, they would have to sacrifice all of their dignity and perform daily as the Thumpers.